And
so
just check it. Then we need the next 2 minutes. We can start.
Pastor Rosie. Pastor Rosie is online. Hi, hello. Welcome to Kefir Republic. We are live today on our Facebook page, Kefir Republic, YouTube channel, Kefir Republic, and our TikTok page, Kefir Republic. Karibuni sana. How have you been? I trust you've been keeping safe. It's been cold. I don't know whether you've been affected, but karibuni sana today as we get to discuss matters kefir during this cold weather and how we can use kefir to boost our immunities and to keep us strong and healthy. My name is Rachel Nganga, welcoming you again to our yet exciting episode as we get to learn and understand more about kefir. Mimi niko sawa, nashukuru sana kuwaona. Thank you so much for the guys online. It's been a pleasure serving you. Thank you so much for those of you who have been subscribing, who have been calling, who have been asking questions. We are glad to serve you because our health is our wealth. Karibuni sana today, even as we get to understand the importance of consuming kefir and especially during this cold weather. I don't know whether you are watching us from, it's cold. Where I am, it's cold. Actually, in the morning hours, it's very, very, very cold. We get to battle on whether to take showers or not. So I don't know, tell us, is your place as cold as where we are? Today we get to discuss matters kefir and our immunity and how to use kefir to boost ourselves and to keep us safe during this cold weather. We've been receiving calls and questions on matters kefir, and especially those with parents maybe who have challenges that are usually very random during this cold weather, the arthritis and stuff like that. And for this reason, we felt it is worth and it is right to come live. We get to discuss these things and get to understand. Niliwaambia hapa, we come to learn, to share, because it's a journey. First and foremost, allow me to apologize for being late kidogo. We had a technical hitch kiasi, but we've been fixed and here we are. So, do I start by introducing kefir again ama tusonge? Allow me to start by introducing kefir because of those who are new on board. So, what is kefir? Kefir is a probiotic drink, natural in its own element, that is so strong, so powerful, that has ability to restore our guts. When we talk of guts, we mean hii process yote ya kutafuna chakula, kumeza, that process yote, tumbo, until hiyo chakula imekuacha. That is what we call the gut. In most cases, when your gut has challenges, you get to suffer a lot of things that you don't even understand and they compromise your health. But when your gut is fixed, when your gut is strong, when your gut is okay, trust you me, you live a very healthy life. This season, as cold as it is, challenges do come in. You tend to realize that maybe colds and flus zinakuwa very random kwa nyumba. Once in a while your kid is sick. Mtoto wa kwanza akipona, wa pili akipona, house help akipona, mama akipona, baba. So it becomes a cycle in the house. So how do we go about it to be able to avoid these kind of cycles, the colds and flus in the house? And this is where Kefir comes in, because Kefir has ability to restore us. Kefir has ability to boost our immunities. When you consume kefir, which has lots of good bacteria in it, actually 70% of our body's wellness are contributed to our gut health. So when you consume this kefir thing, you tend to boost your immunity. How? By restoring your gut. Once you restore your gut, you're good to go. So things like tuhoma, recurring homas, they will not even attack you. Okay? So when we say we fix our guts to subscribe to a healthy life, this is what we mean by introducing this probiotic drink in our diets to boost our immunities for a healthy living. Somebody was asking, at what age do we introduce kefir to our children? I would say from the age of 2, they'll be able to digest kefir. But it's also good when you introduce kefir to your children, monitor. You know, there are those who are able to digest kefir from the age of 2. There are those who are even able to digest kefir from the age of less than 2 years. So when you introduce kefir to your children, try to monitor and see. If there will be any effects, maybe there's slight diarrhea or something, maybe you can reduce the intake and see how it goes. But one thing I can assure you, kefir is healthy even to children. So, a healthy gut means your body is better equipped to fight off colds, flus, and other infections during this chilly season. Okay? Kefir will support your digestion and metabolism, which will help generate internal warmth. Saa hizi joto ni kila kitu. Saa hizi joto ni muhimu. Kindly let us not do the jiko thing because jikos will kill us. But when you incorporate kefir in your diet, you can be sure that this thing will give you warmth from the internal you. So that way, your body will be kept warm. Okay? It balances your body internal systems and also repairs, especially when paired with healthy meals. Okay? Kefir is also rich in nutrients. For instance, it has vitamin D, which is essential for immunity and even your mood during this sunless season, you know. It has calcium and protein. So it will keep your bones strong and your muscles energized. And for those of us who maybe have ailing parents, maybe issues with arthritis, which in most cases during this season, it becomes a bit painful. It's good to incorporate kefir in their diet because this way you'll be able to monitor. You'll be able to boost their calcium and their protein intake. Then there is the vitamin B, which supports our energy levels, and especially when you wake up feeling sluggish, you know, with cold, you wake up feeling sluggish, lazy, like don't want to do anything, don't want to go outdoor, you know. A boost of your energy is just a glass of vitamin B, which is very available in your kefir, and you're good to go. Then kefir will ease inflammation and congestion, and especially for those of us who have maybe sinuses. Kefir will do the miracle for you, okay? Because kefir has ability to break down the mucus in us. So you tend to realize if you have issues with sinuses, maybe unafungana asubuhi ukiamka, kupiga chafya, you know, those triggers za baridi, this will help you. Kefir will help you. So incorporate it, and especially during this cold season, you need it. You know, the live culture in kefir has ability now to break down the mucus. And that is why we say it has ability to help those of us who have issues with sinuses. Yeah, the live culture in kefir. You know, kefir is fermented, right? I hope you remember that kefir is a fermented drink. Not very fermented, but it's fermented. And that live culture is available when a drink or food is fermented, is what does the magic for us. We'll proceed. It's also a mood booster, like I told you. This season you don't have sun, and most of us, maybe you feel sluggish in the morning when you wake up, you feel lazy, you feel like you don't want to go outside, stuff like that. Kefir will boost you. The probiotic factor in kefir will support the gut and the brain connection, promoting better mental clarity and emotional balance. I repeat that. This cold weather, sometimes you feel you're low, you're sluggish, you feel lazy and stuff like that. Others call it a seasonal affective disorder. The probiotic factor in kefir will support the gut and the brain connection, promoting better mental clarity and emotional balance. During this cold season, at one point or the other, you might tend to realize that maybe umekuwa na kahoma, ka challenge hapa na pale, and at some point umetumia 2 antibiotics. Okay? So once you consume the antibiotics, you see, as we said earlier, antibiotics will clear both the good and the bad bacteria, because the work of antibiotics is to clear the bacteria. So, antibiotics hazijuangi ama hazitambui the bad and the good. They clear everything. So maybe umekuwa na challenge, umekunywa antibiotics, umepona. Now start reboosting the good bacteria in your body. How? Incorporate kefir. This will do the magic for you. It will boost the levels of good bacteria in your bodies, and in this cold season you need that good bacteria topped up. It is not the high time to expect bacteria zako mzuri zikuwe depleted. No, this is not the time. Thank you so much for messages. Nasikia tu simu ikibuzz. Thank you so much for those of you who are joining us online. Thank you. It is loaded with good bacteria that will boost your immunity, that we said. This season, in most cases, we need the vitamin D, we need the calcium, we need the protein. And I told you earlier, did you know 70% of your immunity is in your gut? You need to know that. Kefir will strengthen your gut health, helping your body fight colds, flus, and infections naturally. There is this notion, ukishapata homa, like you're supposed to wait for like 3 days before ukunywe dawa. Let me tell you, if you have a kahoma, you don't even need to take antibiotics. With kefir, kataklia kenyewe, because you know a kahoma is just an infection. But when you incorporate now the kefir in your body, in your diet, kakona uwezo wa kuclear hiyo homa. Not once, not twice, nimejipata niko na kahoma, and I don't even take anything. I just take kefir na ninakuta kahoma kame clear, and I even forget I had a kahoma. So it is possible. It is possible to fix our guts without even going through medication, and especially when it comes to homa. But that is not to say that when you're not feeling well, you ignore the work of medication or the consulting a doctor. Let us not be ignorant, okay? Are you struggling with congestion, sinuses, maybe? Kufunga na kifua, those of you maybe who have issues with the chest congestion and stuff like that. Did you know kefir has ability to work on that? Yeah, it does that. It worked on me. And I tell you these things because these are things that I've experienced with kefir, and I am proud when I share them with you. I used to have this challenge. Mimi ni ule mtu kutoka kiamka asubuhi napiga chafya mpaka unaumwa na kichwa. That one iliisha, I think for like 4 years ago. People with asthma issues, did you know that you can eliminate that by incorporating kefir in your diet? Thank you so much for those of you who are joining us online. Nasikia tu simu ikibuzz. Time is coming, nitachukua simu. Thank you so much for those of you who are joining us. This is Kefir Republic. We are here to discuss matters kefir and what we can do and how we can incorporate kefir in our diets during these cold seasons and boost our health. I told you earlier, your health is your wealth. Utajirile mkuu sana wa mwanadamu ni afya mzuri. So when you get something that can help you boost that, kindly go for it. We have kefir in plenty. We usually have it in ready drinks. We usually have it in grains. It all depends on what you want. For the kefir ready drink, we usually package between 500 ml, which we sell at 180 shillings. We have the 1 liter, which we sell at 350 shillings, and we have the 2 liter, which we sell at 700 shillings. But guess what? When you are alive, we tend to give you an extension, an offer. We call it the happy hour. When you're on our happy hour, you get to order kefir at a subsidized price. You do 500 ml at 150 shillings. You get to do 1 liter at 300 bob, and you get to do 2 liters at 600 bob. Imagine that, na hii economy. Give us those orders. Call us. My number 0718-718-370. It is down there. You can call us. We call it our happy hour. Karibuni sana for those who are joining us now. I'm told there are several of you who are online. Thank you so much. Nasikia simu ikibuzz, but we are coming to that and the questions. Keep sharing your questions and maybe your comments. Maybe umetumia kefir yetu na kuna vile imekusaidia. Let us know. Comment it down there. Share with us. It's a journey. We get to learn. Wewe ulearn na mimi ni learn, tuzidi kusonga. So share with us what you know, what you have, and we'll tackle it together. If it's a question, kindly feel free to share with us. Maybe tukikujibu kuna mtu tutasaidia mahali. Na maybe ukicomment pale, maybe something ilikusaidikia, kuna mtu atasoma na atapata kufaidika. Thank you so much for those who are joining us. Karibuni sana. This is Kefir Republic. Cheers to good health. We said kefir will boost your moods during this cold weather. We said kefir will fight the antibiotics side effects. Kefir will help you restore the balance of gut bacteria that antibiotics usually wipe out. When you consume ama when you take antibiotics, maybe ulikuwa mgonjwa and at some point you had to take antibiotics. Kefir now comes to fix what the antibiotics did. You know, antibiotics will clear bacteria yote mbaya na mzuri, because the work of antibiotics is to heal. Okay? So once you deplete yourself of the good bacteria, we now bring in the probiotic factor, the kefir, inakusaidia ku rebuild the good bacteria in your body. When you don't have the good bacteria in your body, unakuanga umeji-expose. And that is why you tend to realize umetumia antibiotics, kahoma kakaisha, and then you happen to go maybe to a meeting ama to a classroom, watoto wako na homa, ama your child mwenye amekunywa antibiotics last week, akirudi shule apatana na mwingine ako na homa, anarudi tena na homa. Because once we use the antibiotics, we deplete ourselves of the good bacteria, the ones that work as guards. So that is why we say after the use of antibiotics, incorporate kefir to reboost your good bacteria. Ndio usikae ukirika tu homa, ukikutana na mtu ana sneeze na wewe kesho una sneeze, you know. Yeah, take note of that. I said earlier, did you know 70% of your immunity is in your gut health? I thought you should know. Kefir is rich in vitamins B and proteins, which is great for your energies. During this cold weather, our bodies tend to use a lot of energies to keep us warm. And one of the best way to keep boosting ourselves, especially for the energy need, is to consume kefir and add to it warm, healthy foods. Warm, healthy foods that will work well. Na itakusaidia sana. I'm told I have a question. Kindly allow me to read that question. Hi, my son is... Thank you, Pastor Rosie, for joining us. Karibu sana. My son is only 6 months old. Na amekuwa na tuhoma hatuishi. Is it wise I incorporate kefir now? Children as young as the age of 6 months can digest kefir, but I would say 7 months unaweza mpea uone venye atareact. Kidogo tu uone venye ataenda. In some cases, even for us grown-ups, when you introduce something new in your body, kuna kuanga na reaction. It does not mean that hiyo kitu imekuharibikia. anytime you introduce something foreign in your body, you expect some reaction. Okay? So for a 7-month-old kid unaweza jaribu just kidogo tu uone venye ata behave ama venye ita react na mwili yake, and then from there you'll know whether to proceed ama not to proceed. Hi Rachel, my son has had issues na tonsillitis. Kefir inaweza msaidia? Oh yes, kefir itamsaidia, but pia there's also work to do. You need to eliminate hizi vitu tunakula sugary sana. Mpe kefir ndio, but pia reduce tutamtam. Tutamtam hatutamsaidia for now, but if you reduce the tutamtam, itamsaidia, because what will happen is sugars ziko na ile cause inflammation. So ukiintroduce kefir kwa diet yake, try to eliminate hizo tu sugary stuff. Kuna tu vitu vingine watoto wanapenda, tunakuanga green, yellow, pink, sijui tunaitwa aje. Those things are not very good. Wrinkles, whatever. If you try to eliminate those things and maybe you incorporate some healthy meals, atakuwa sawa. And especially if you now do kefir, atakuwa sawa. What shall we do to our children going to schools, coming home na homa kila weekend? This is what we are saying. Unakuta umepea mtoto wako antibiotics Friday, Saturday and Sunday, Monday ako sawa, Tuesday anarudi na homa, because what happened, yeye alikunywa dawa na akapona, but alijideplete of the good bacteria in the body. So ameenda shule akiwa hana protection yoyote, from the gut side. So amepatana na mwingine mwenye sasa na yeye kahoma ndio kameshika. Definitely, because hana ile good guard, ile ya good bacteria, atarudi na homa. And the cycle continues. And that is why we are saying, incorporate kefir in your kids' diets, and especially during this cold season. What will happen is, after they take the antibiotics, give them the kefir, the probiotic. They'll rebuild the good bacteria. So, hata akienda shule, apatana na mwingine mwenye ako na homa, chances za kuipata ni ngumu. And especially if now they are rebooting the good bacteria. Yes. The problem is we wait until it's too far. Like you wait until your kid is sick, that's when you're thinking of it. I usually advise, kefir is like a supplement. You don't need to be sick for you to take kefir. It's a supplement, something to boost your body health. So, usingoje until ile mtoto ataanza kurota ama kukohoa ama kufungana ndio unakimbilia kefir. How about you introduce it even before, when they are still healthy and jumping up and down? Utakuwa umemsaidia sana. Okay? I'm reading from my WhatsApp. Ellie Joy says, my mom has arthritis and blood sugar issues. Is kefir recommended for her? Oh yes, she can do kefir. Kefir iko sawa sana even with the people who have issues na diabetes. Let her take kefir. It will work. Do you deliver? Okay. Yeah, we do deliver. We do deliver kefir. Actually, we deliver countrywide. You just need to call us, place your order, make payments, and we send. We send as far as was in Gishu County. The other day we were sending to a place, Shanzu something. We do send kefir countrywide. So just let us know how many liters you're interested in, make payments, give us your location, we'll send. And utaipata ikiwa bado in good condition. Alternatively, you can buy the grains, and we'll teach you how to do kefir at the comfort of your home. It's very easy. You just need the grains. You just need the grains and the milk and a glass jar. It's like a very easy process. And sio lazima uwe na fridge for you to make kefir at home. Okay? First time I took kefir, I had diarrhea for like 2 days, then it stopped. Indeed, kila mwili has ways of reacting. Yes, kila mtu kuna venye ana react. Those people who introduce things in their body systems and nothing happens. And then there are those of us who are very sensitive. You introduce something new into your system and mwili kwanza inapigana vita and then inatulia. that one should not discourage you. If there is no other issue, nika diarrhea ka 1 day, 2 day, that one should not discourage you from taking kefir. But you should also observe and see, because sometimes in Ezako it's not even the kefir, it's something else. Okay, so it's good also to take note of that. Let us not be ignorant. Welcome to Kefir Republic. We are on YouTube, we are on FB, we are on TikTok. Thank you so much for engaging us. Thank you for the questions. Hata comments zikuje, tutasoma na tutafurahia pamoja. Thank you so much for those of you who are joining us online. Asanteni. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Purity McKenna, thank you so much. James Gitari. Davin Moses Kathiru, thank you so much for joining us. Have you used kefir? Tell us on the comment section where imekusaidiaje so far. How is it going? How is it treating you? Umefaidika na njia gani from the day you started taking kefir? Let us know on the comment section. Encourage us. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have less than 5 minutes to go. I said kefir is available. You just need to place your order. We'll deliver countrywide. We have the 1 liter at 150 shillings. If you place your order now between this happy hour, normally it goes for 180 shillings, but during our happy hour, we do it at 150 shillings. We have the 1 liter, which goes for 350 shillings ordinarily, but when you are on happy hour, we do it at 300 pop. And then we have the 2 liters, which goes for 700 shillings, but during this happy hour, it goes for 600 shillings. Kefir is usually ready, and we have the kefir grains, which we sell a package of 20 grams at 1,500 shillings. And on top of that, we'll teach you, we'll guide you on how to make kefir at home. In most cases, people usually ask us questions like, can I use any other milk apart from cow's milk to make kefir? We usually say yes, you can use any other milk. There is camel milk, there is goat milk. You can use all that to make your kefir. It's healthy. I usually advocate for kefir because kefir is nutritious, kefir is yummy, and kefir is a miracle drink. It fixes all your gut issues, the acidity issues, the gastrointestinal, all the gastrointestinal issues, the gastritis, the acid reflux, all those. You get to clear them once and for all by incorporating kefir in your diet. However, much as you want to fix your gut, remember, you also need to fix your kitchen. The culprit of the many challenges that you're encountering today is the kitchen. Are you still using the vegetable oils or the seed oils? You need to drop them ASAP because they're not doing you any good. So as long as you're incorporating kefir in your diet and you expect results and you're still using the vegetable oils, you're not doing yourself any good. So how about we go natural? There is the tallow, there is the lard, there is also butter, there is ghee. Those ones are healthy, you know. There is extra virgin oil. That one is good. Incorporate use ones. Drop the vegetable oils, drop the seed oils, because fixing your gut starts from your kitchen. Okay? Tallow. Tallow is available in our butcheries, any butchery near you. There is tallow, there is lard. Tallow ni ile mafuta ya ng'ombe. Growing up, we used to call it garago. So do those ones at home. There is lard, ni ya mbuzi, there is butter, there is ghee, there is coconut oil, and there is extra virgin oil. Those ones are healthy. Drop the vegetable oils, they'll do you good. Drop the refined sugars as well, okay? Much as kefir will do a lot of work for you, you also need to play your part, okay? So drop the refined sugars, go back to natural foods. There are plenty. This is Africa. We have plenty of our natural foods. Eat your veggies, the managus, the tereres, the saga, you know, the cabbages. Ziko kwa wingi mboga hapa Africa. So eat those ones. Drop the refined sugars. The kina chipo, achana nazo for now. Just go natural foods. The doma, the ngwashes, the mandizis, those ones are healthy. Again, eat your meats, eat your eggs, okay? One thing I had to fight so much to drop in my diet was honey. I was so addicted to honey because I thought honey was healthy until I realized honey is not any healthy. So maybe you can drop that one also and see what happens. For those maybe who are fighting they got challenges with issue with acidity, there's a lot you need to fix. Much as you incorporate kefir in your diet, there's also work to be done. You need to fix your kitchen, fix what you're eating, then incorporate kefir and you'll see the results. My phone is buzzing. Thank you so much for those who are joining us. This is Kefir Republic. We are here to enjoy to discuss the benefits of kefir even during this cold weather. Thank you so much for those who are joining us. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the comments. Thank you so much for the thumbs up on my WhatsApp. Nashukuru sana. This is encouraging. This is a platform where we learn. This is a platform where we learn. Thank you. Thank you so much for the encouragements. I've been encouraged. Let's keep doing this. I'm told we have 4 minutes to go. Those of you who are asking for our contacts, they are down there. You'll get to see our contacts. You can make a call. You can follow us on our page. There's the Facebook page, Kefir Republic. There's the YouTube page, Kefir Republic. And there's also the TikTok, Kefir Republic. Talk to us. We are always available and ready to help where we can. I'm a beneficiary of kefir. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Mama Joy, thank you so much, Rachel. Niliacha kusumbuka na acid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Uko na swali kuhusu kefir? Feel free to call and ask. You would want to join this safari ya kukunywa kefir? Hello, welcome on board. Kefir is healthy. 3 minutes to go. If you have a question, a comment, tuta appreciate. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you for joining us. Mtu akona ulcers anaweza kunywa kefir? Of course. Actually, this is what you need most. You need kefir to heal those ulcers. But again, as I said, much as we work on kefir to heal the ulcers, we also need to work on our kitchen. Yes. Nitakutafuta inbox. Karibu sana. Karibu sana. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you for the thumbs up. Naziona sana, nashukuru sana. Nashukuru zaidi. Thank you so much. I hope from the few minutes tumekuwa na nyinyi, you've learned something. Says Amirongo from Nakuru. He says Kefir is so legit. Kutoka anze kukunywa mashida za tumbo na H. pylori ziliisha. You can imagine, all the way from Nakuru. This is so good. So encouraging. Let us know when tumekusaidia if you're a champion. Kama huja join the wagon, you're not late. Join the wagon. Get to learn more about Kefir, get to interact with us, get to talk to us. We'll help you we can, because it's a journey. So it's a journey. Tunasonga pamoja. Join us, get to learn, get to enjoy the benefits of Kefir, get to learn how to prepare even Kefir at home. It's very easy. You just need the Kefir grains, which we have. We sell them 1,500 shillings for a 20 grams package. We'll teach you how to prepare Kefir at home, and you get to enjoy Kefir, you and your children and your family and your neighbors, everybody near you, at the comfort of your home. Very easy to make. You just need glass jars, maziwa kwa wingi, and you're done. And you're done. There are those of you who are asking whether mtu mwenye